Hi, welcome back to another episode of Classy Pitch. I'm Dr. H. Have you ever been told that you should use a metronome when you practice, but you don't know how to use it or when to use it? Today we're going to discuss when you should use a metronome and how you should use it. I personally don't recommend using a metronome a lot, as I believe music should have some sort of freedom. You should be able to expand and take time whenever you need to within the style of the piece. However, if you use the metronome properly, it will help you to learn a difficult passage more structurally, and it will solve some very complex rhythmic passages. One very important thing about using the metronome is that you should not use the metronome for the entire piece. The metronome is there to help you to have more structure in your practice. It's not there to replace your brain. And after all, you don't want to sound like a robot playing the piano, do you? If you really can't feel the beats, then I would recommend you to read the music with the metronome on. But practicing the entire piece with the metronome on, oftentimes, we stop listening to the metronome and we just let it tick away, and we don't even realize that we are not with the metronome at all. Okay, so when should you use a metronome? First, when you are practicing scales, arpeggios, or hand-end exercises. Something that's technical and you want to make sure you're staying at a certain tempo. Second, a small technical passage. In this case, you're using the metronome to have more structure in your practice, instead of playing it however fast you can. Third, when you're learning a piece that has very intricate and complex rhythm, in this case, you want to use the metronome to help you to solidify the beats. Now, let's talk about how to use a metronome. Before using a metronome, you must know if you want the metronome to be on the eighth notes, quarter notes, or however you see fit. For me, I like to have a larger subdivision unless I'm practicing something very technically demanding. For example, if I'm practicing this passage in Brahms' Paganini Variation No. 3, then I will use a smaller subdivision. But if I'm practicing the fourth variation, then I will have a larger subdivision because I don't want my left hand to sound like a robot. Having the larger subdivision gives you more leverage to still be musical and to be able to sing the phrases. But having the smaller subdivision can secure the technical accuracy. For technical practice, find a tempo that is comfortable for you to play first. And now, go a couple of clicks slower. Why, you may ask? We always think we can play faster than we actually can. By going a little bit slower, we can make sure to achieve the technical security, and it highlights the tougher passages that might need more work. When you're comfortable with the tempo, then go 1 or 2 clicks faster, but never skip too many clicks. If you feel like the metronome is faster than you can handle, then you should go back to the last tempo and work on it a little bit more and take your time. You should never feel like you're trying to catch up to the metronome. There are many benefits for using a metronome, but please remember, a metronome is a wonderful tool to help you learn pieces, but please don't let it limit your imagination, and please don't compromise your musicality. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment area below, or you can email me at classypitch@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram or Twitter at classypitch. Again, I'm Dr. H. See you next time. Stay classy.